What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, the Crypto Ape, and on today's show, we'll be discussing a new project that is a direct competitor to VeVe. We're going to go over this new project briefly, and at the end of the video, I'll give my verdict on whether or not I think this is a potential VeVe killer. But before we get into that, if you guys get value from these videos, please hit that subscribe button and tickle the notification bell, because if I'm going to help you guys make more money with NFTs and crypto, you need to see my videos when they drop. Also, consider joining our Discord community. The link is in the description below. You can connect with over 700 plus crypto and NFT enthusiasts, and our Discord manager, Justin West, has been busting his ass to provide an amazing Discord experience for you guys, so don't sleep on that. All right, so as some of you guys may already know, we are talking about Recur, and their aim is to bring the biggest names in film, TV, and sports to the NFT space. And as such, they're very similar to what VeVe is doing. Recur also has a great team. They're backed by Gary Vee and the Winklevoss twins, and they also have great IP. They have the Viacom license, guys. So they're working with Viacom to bring some of the biggest brands that we know to the NFT space, which is so similar to what VeVe is doing with Disney, Marvel, DC. But of course, VeVe is doing the premium digital collectible statues, and Recur seems to be more of a traditional NFT project, which has its advantages and disadvantages. But let's take a look at some of the IP that we can expect to see from Recur through its partnership with Viacom. And if you didn't know, Viacom actually owns many of the household brand names that we all know and love and grew up with. We're talking CMT, MTV, Comedy Central, Paramount Pictures, TV Land, VH1, all of Nickelodeon, BET networks, and Showtime networks, guys. And these networks are in large part responsible for some of the most beloved characters of our childhoods, and even some of the shows that we watch today as adults. So let's take a deeper dive and take a look at some of the characters we can expect to see in the upcoming Recur NFT drops. All right, so first let's take a look at Paramount Pictures and what they have to offer here. So they have a big array of different movies that they've done, going from, The Godfather to Bad News Bears, Star Trek, Friday the 13th, Beverly Hills Cop, Top Gun, The Naked Gun, Jack Ryan, Mission Impossible, Rugrats, Jackass, SpongeBob SquarePants movies, Transformers, Cloverfield. Now, these are no small movies. These are massive film productions, guys, and seeing these characters, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, seeing these characters in NFT form is going to be really exciting. And I think it's going to give Recur the edge that it needs to compete and be in the same conversation as VeVe moving forward. Let's take a look at, Nickelodeon. There's so much to go with Nickelodeon. Honestly, they could create NFTs for the next 10 years just using the Nickelodeon part of this license deal. But they've got Keenan and Kel, the All That Show, iCarly, Drake and Josh. If you're in your mid-20s like me, you grew up watching this stuff, guys. Rugrats, the Amanda Show, Ned's Declassified. That show was hilarious. I remember as a kid. SpongeBob SquarePants, of course, one of the biggest licenses. I mean, this is what put Recur on my radar. I had been wanting VeVe to pick up the SpongeBob SquarePants license for so long, and then I found that Recur has it, and I'm really excited to see what they end up doing with that SpongeBob license. They've got Fairly Odd Parents, Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Wild Thornberries, Jimmy Neutron, Doug, Hey Arnold, Danny Phantom, The Last Airbender, and Cat Dog. I mean, guys, you cannot understate how big the Nickelodeon license is, and it's going to bring a lot of nostalgia to people, like I said, in their mid-20s now, doing crypto, doing NFTs. Right? I think that demographic is going to match up really well with the licenses that they have. I mean, who does not want a Cat Dog NFT? That is so cool, in my opinion. So let's move on and check out what Showtime has for us. We've got Dexter New Blood. We could see some NFTs with some of the maybe if they do another new season and continue on the Dexter franchise, maybe there's an NFT launch that coincides with the launch of that show, similar to how VeVe did the 007 NFT ticket. So then we also have Vice, Billions, and some other stuff. We've got, boxing, we've got Paul versus Woodley, huge. We could have NFTs surrounding that. Recur does say that they want to be big into sports, and they're going to be big for March Madness because they have those They have the university teams as well under their license, but we've got a lot of cool stuff from Showtime, and I'm excited to see what they do with that part of the deal as well. So let's also check out Comedy Central. We have to look at Comedy Central. They have huge IP. Number one, of course, it has to go to South Park, man. I think that South Park NFTs are going to do extremely well, and again, the only place to get them is going to be Recur. So we have Dave Chappelle, we've got Tosh.0, Workaholics, Key and Peele. This would be absolutely off the hook. Owning a moment or a piece of or an NFT of a Key and Peele skit would be absolutely awesome. We've got Reno 911, classic moments there. Comedy Central roasts. Again, maybe there is some sort of overlap where we do an NFT drop with Recur that has something to do with the Comedy Central roast, so you get to own a piece of that roast. Very, very cool stuff. We've got the Colbert Report, the Daily Show, and a ton of other stuff. We've got Futurama, Drunk History. So much that they could really go through and hash out with so many different opportunities to make NFT experiences for us guys. So that's a deeper look on what characters we can expect to see come out of come out of Recur. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just saw this photo and I forgot about this show. This show was super funny, and I may go back and rewatch it now because this show used to make me crack up. But anyways, long story short, guys, this is gonna be huge. Don't sleep on the Viacom license. Recur has opportunity here to bring us some really cool NFT experiences, and I think that they're gonna absolutely crush. So, will Recur be the VeVe Killer? My answer to that is absolutely not. In my opinion, I think that there's plenty of interest and money in this space for both of these projects to perform extremely well. Does Recur have a great team? Yes. Does VeVe have a great team? Yes. Does Recur have great IP? Yes. Does VeVe have great IP? Yes. So these projects are very similar, but I think the main difference here is how they intend to deliver the NFT experiences. With Recur, you can expect to see a more traditional NFT experience, and with VeVe, they have a very custom NFT experience, and it's going to be going into their VeVe-verse later on down the road, where they'll have land sale and all these other things backing it, as well as they have the OMI token and things like that. But at the end of the day, I think both of these projects are going to absolutely crush in their niche space, and I think that would be silly to not take a look at Recur seriously. And for those of you guys who got into VeVe a little bit late, this may be an opportunity for you to get into Recur on the ground floor and take advantage of the NFT offerings before there are millions of users competing for them. So those are my thoughts on Recur versus VeVe. Go ahead and leave a comment below because I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about Recur versus VeVe. And with all that being said, I'm the Crypto Ape, and remember, apes together strong. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.